the sad thing was that it was a really close fight, and also it likely was the last chance that Steve Cunningham will get at a world title for quite some time if he's ever able to work himself back up, to that level again. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. 4 knockdowns is basically the reason why Steve Cunningham lost that fight against Krzysztof Glowacki, Polish fighter, WBO, 199-pound or 200-pound champion, under 200-pound champion at cruiserweight. Glowacki's got some issues. He's got some conditioning issues, and also his punches are wild. Now, he's a TV-friendly, exciting fighter to watch, 26-0 with 16 KOs, but he's got some things that he needs to work on. Now, him beating Marco Huck was, I'm trying to figure out how to say it. It was a surprise. It was a surprise. Marco Huck was coming over to the United States, fighting in New Jersey, a place he's never fought before, up in Trenton, the Prudential Center of all places. And he lost his WBO title after chasing Johnny Nelson's cruiserweight record. Glowacki got the late fight stoppage and basically won the hearts of, from my understanding, a lot of American fans and also Polish fans. But when it comes to Polish boxing fans, they are very, very loyal to their boxers. You kind of saw it when Artur Szpilka got knocked out by Deontay Wilder. But we're in a situation now is basically where does Glowacki go from there? Now, from my understanding, he was offered, a rematch with Marco Huck for big money, but he turned it down. He fought Steve Cunningham, for some good money. I forgot how much he made, but I have to think that maybe he would have got more money fighting Marco Huck. Maybe this just was I guess they looked at it maybe as a stay busy fight for him, I guess. So now I have to think to myself, well, where does he go from here? You have Tony Bellew from the UK versus I forgot to pronounce his first name, versus Makabu, that's going to be happening soon for the WBC title at cruiserweight. You have Denis Lebedev, long-time, well-known cruiserweight champion who's going to be fighting on the undercard of Wilder versus Alexander Povetkin. He is the WBA champion at cruiserweight. You got Victor Ramirez, who's the IBF champion at cruiserweight. So I'm wondering, where does Glowacki go from here? Does he go for a unification, or does he go, for the big money rematch with Marco Huck? Or does he continue to fight in the United States on national television to try to make a name for himself? But I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. PBC on NBC. Glowacki, unanimous decision, 4 knockdown win over Steve Cunningham. It's a shame. Like I said, it's sad, but Steve Cunningham may, I guess you can say he's on his last legs now, especially after the robbery with Tsar Glaskov. Just imagine if he didn't get robbed against Tsar Glaskov, he would have ended up fighting Charles Martin. And who knows if he could have won against Charles Martin or not, and maybe he could have got a shot in Anthony Joshua. Crazy, right? But, it is what it is. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe.